Hello, World Wide Web. I'm Dr. Shadow, the internet personality with an important message about killer clowns from outer space. Specifically, an Indiegogo campaign in relation to them. Now, I've been planning for this for a while. I was supposed to do videos for this for a long time, and things just did not quite work out. So, this Indiegogo has actually been going on for quite a while, and there is 8 days left on it as of the time of this recording. And it has raised $8,041 out of a goal of $27,000. A very modest goal, but still $19,000 off with about a week left. Now, what is this Indiegogo campaign aside from being related to Killer Klowns from Outer Space? Well, John Massari, the composer for the Killer Klowns from Outer Space soundtrack, had originally written it in orchestral kind of classical style, and it was done up with a synthesizer for the movie, which makes a great sound, but he wanted to kind of make it just full-on orchestra when possible, and that is technically possible with the help of Indiegogo. Now, the only issues with that, of course, is the necessity for a bit of cash for that, which is the, purpose of crowdfunding. Yes, I'm explaining things that everyone already knows. That's wonderful. Now, there's, of course, the various reward levels, down from the $5 that is just saying, hey, thank you very much. $20 gives you an audio CD, which is very nice. And if you want to go absolute hog wild for the low price of $2,500, you can actually attend all audio sessions with John Massari and Bear McCreary. But you can't quite afford the $1,000-some-odd to fly down and go to the recording studios. Well, the virtual recording studio guest tier is as low as $25. So that's pretty nice. Now, there is, of course, many questions coming around with all of this. First of all, there's the idea of full disclosure. What am I getting out of this for giving them a shout-out and what have you? Well, honestly, nothing. I have been offered to get some, virtual passes for the orchestra, the recording sessions by John Massari, which is nice and all, but I don't think I'm going to have time to enjoy that anyway. The main thing that I'm getting out of it personally for me is I'm just really fucking starstruck to be chatting it up with John Massari. That's kind of awesome in and of itself. That might be tinting my lenses in one way or another, but that's the full disclosure there. I'm not getting monetarily compensated or anything like that. But the other big thing is there was a question when I did post a link on my Facebook to the Indiegogo. One question did pop up, which was, what is the point of an orchestral soundtrack recording for the Killer Klowns from Outer Space soundtrack? That's not what the fans want. The fans want a sequel. The fans want a TV series out of it. Why go this route? And I think I can give a sort of answer to that. While the people who wrote Killer Klowns from Outer Space, directed Killer Klowns from Outer Space, made the music for Killer Klowns from Outer Space, and acted in Killer Klowns from Outer Space, really like Killer Klowns from Outer Space, and want to make more Killer Klowns from Outer Space, they aren't the ones holding all of the rights to do that. So they can't just go ahead and make an Indiegogo to make a new Killer Klowns from Outer Space thing. However, what they can do is make an Indiegogo to produce a Killer Klowns from Outer Space soundtrack. And in the orchestra, with a very modest goal, and through that, they can express to those who do hold the rights to the franchise that there is more demand for Killer Klowns from Outer Space stuff. It's not just something to sit there and be like, okay, that was a nice classic that'll get on DVD packs from the next 50 years on, and then we'll forget about it. There's actually more there that people want to see. This is a way to show them that. It's just the way I'm thinking about it anyway. So, yeah. The Killer Klowns from Outer Space Indiegogo campaign for the orchestral soundtrack. Link will be in the description of this video. My apologies to John Massari personally for taking so long, being so flaky, and having so many things go wrong when trying to get this together. This whole thing was supposed to be so much more professional, but I am but a YouTuber. And many thanks for the offer on the virtual recording session participation, but I'm afraid that I'm not really going to be able to find the time anyway, so I will be looking forward to seeing this come to completion. And thank you all for watching. I'm Decker Shadow. And remember, there's only so many times in your life you get a chance to take a ride on that nightmare merry-go-round.